souls. Welcome to Earth Angel Tarot. And in today's Isis Unveil reading, we will be gaining insight and clarity around a current situation or circumstance that you may currently be in. All right. And so these are the images for the reading. Go ahead, take a look and see which one of these images calls out to you or that you feel that you resonate with the most. Okay. And whichever image that is, that will be the pile that will have messages in it for you. All right, my loves. So happy picking. Hello to those of you who chose image number one. So this is the image that you chose. All right. And so now we're going to go ahead, jump right into the reading and see what is your angel answer to a current situation or circumstance that you may be currently going through. All right. So I've already pre-pulled the oracle messages for this reading, and we will pull some tarot a little bit later. All right. So your angel answer is opportunity. All right. So there's definitely opportunity around you. All right. There's definitely opportunity around you in regards to if you are looking to engage in something new, engage in something different. I'm even getting to take a risk. Okay. If some of you are looking to take a risk or gamble on something, hoping for a good outcome, there's definitely opportunity around that. All right. And I'm getting also from this image that there is a bunch of blessings around you waiting to be showered down onto you. Okay. But with this opportunity card coming up, this just signifies that there will be moments where you do have to take a chance. All right. Some of you will be called to take a chance. On something. I'm even getting some of you guys are freelancers. Okay, there some of you may be freelancers in some area, some job or some career or creative endeavor or project that you may be involved in includes you being a freelancer. All right, for whoever that resonates with. But there's definitely opportunity with this situation. Okay, so you may not be able to see the full gist of it right now, but I feel like you guys do feel it within, like you feel like it's something that's promising, something that has potential, but you're just not quite sure if you're ready to go all in. All right. And so there is your angel answer is letting you know that there is opportunity around whatever this is for you. All right. And so the next card you have is a let go. I mean, really let go. There's something better on the horizon. Yes, this is you guys taking a chance. Okay. This is you guys thinking outside the box. This is you guys taking that leap of faith around something. Okay. I'm getting the fool's energy. Okay. So you guys may be a little bit nervous or a little bit hesitant around a certain situation. How number one, there's a little bit of hesitancy around certain situations because you just don't, it's like taking you out of your comfort zone. Okay, it could be something that is going to take you out of your comfort zone, but it's being said that you need to be willing to take that chance. Okay, let go. With the let go I'm getting is let go of any doubts, any fears. Okay, let go of any doubts, any fears, any uncertainties that you may hold around whatever the situation is for you. All right, like I just clean slate, fresh start. All right, it's what's coming through. Clean slate, fresh start. All right, it's like go big or go home. All right, it's what's coming through. Go big or go home, because whatever this is definitely promising for you. You just have to be willing to take the chance on it. All right. And look at this. We have explore the possibilities. Yes, you guys are definitely being called to step outside of your comfort zone for whatever opportunity that is I can't even speak right. Whatever opportunity that it is, that's calling out to you. All right. Some of you guys are really like, I feel like this energy of you guys really, really wanted it. Okay. Wanting whatever this is, but still being scared or nervous about it at the same time. Okay. For this could be, okay, so what's coming up now, this could be some of you getting job opportunities that requires you to move across the world, or maybe even just across states, right? Moving from one state to another. All right. So this may be a big chance. It's going to grant you a big opportunity, but something is causing you to be hesitant. Okay. For whoever that situation applies to. Something is causing you to be hesitant about this. It could be, of course, obviously, having to step out of your comfort zone. I don't want to say being forced out of your comfort zone, because at the end of the day, you still have a choice. But just being nudged, let's just say, nudged to step out of your comfort zone, and you're not quite sure if you're there yet, right? But yes, Spirit wants you to explore the possibilities, okay? Look at more of the good that can come from this than a little percentage or small percentage of the bad that your ego is causing you to hold on to. All right. So you're being asked to look at all of the possibilities that can come from this, even though you can't fully see all of it right here, right now. Just use your mind to, and instead of letting the ego control it and keep you looking on the lower vibrational perspective, look at it from a higher vibrational perspective and start to envision what the good from this looks like. Okay, what the good from this opportunity looks like for you. All right, so this is what you're being called to do. Let go of any fears, doubts, uncertainties around whatever this is, and step into a higher vibration as to looking into how this can actually benefit you. Okay, how you can actually, I'm even getting profit from whatever this is. So definitely a job opportunity, okay, for some of you. And yeah, you're just being invited to explore the possibilities around whatever this is. All right. And you guys have the power of intention. Yes, I love this coming up. This is just what I was saying. Like, focus on the good. Okay, focus on the good. Get out of your head and where it's in the way where you're, thinking of everything that could go wrong, or the ifs, ands, or buts, right? And step into that more higher vibrational energy that's going to allow you to fully explore the possibilities of whatever opportunity this is for you. All right. And so the message on the power of intention is set clear intentions for good luck. All right. And then the lesson is your intentions shape the energy around you. Yes, this is just exactly what I was just saying. All right. So when you set the intention to look at whatever this opportunity is for you, when you set the intention to look at it from a positive light, then you draw in all of the goodness that's meant to come from it. Okay. And it's also going to continue to give you that nudge to push you forward. All right. And causing you to be less reluctant, okay, in making moves and making changes, okay, and making steps and progress forward. All right. So you have the power of intention. You have the ability to change the foresight around whatever this is, right? So instead of looking at it from a space of, but what if this happens, or what if this goes wrong, or I don't think I'm ready for this. Instead of looking from that perspective, in that angle, in that energy vibrational field, you want to step more into a purposeful and intentional field where, yes, you're claiming all of the good that is meant to come from this opportunity. Okay, and you're letting go of the fears, doubts, uncertainties that the ego is shaping around you in regards to it. All right, so you're setting that positive vibrational intention and claiming, okay, claiming everything that you want to see come from this, whether it's a new house, a new job, okay, a new relationship, whatever this opportunity looks like for you. This is where you're going to set the intention to claim all the positivity from it that you're meant to draw in from it. Okay, but it's going to start with you. All right. So with the opportunity, I'm also getting it is a yes. Okay, it is a yes from the universe. Just as I was saying, how this card has this image of this opportunity or whatever blessing this is coming in raining down on you. Okay, so it's there to rain down on you, and for you to receive, you just have to open yourself up to do so. All right. And then we have Moonlight Conversations of Intimacy. All right. And it says, message, share intimate moments under the moonlight, lesson, deepen emotional connections through open communication. Yes. And what I'm getting from this is to be vocal. Okay. Be vocal with your intentions. Okay. Be vocal with your intentions. And instead of keeping everything bottled up, okay, express your concerns to others, express your insights to others, express your viewpoints to others, of course ones that you trust or ones who you can have that type of conversation with, and it's just like you putting everything on the table and you being open, okay, open about how you feel about whatever may be going on, whatever life situations or circumstances may be going on in your life at the moment, vocalizing how you fully feel about it, including your fears and concerns and doubts, is going to help to clear the path, clear the airway, and it's like a release of it. Okay, so instead of keeping it bottled in and like having all of these things or these concerns, and instead of internalizing them, you speaking on them actually is a form of release. Okay, releasing it onto whoever you feel connected to do so with, and also releasing it into the universe, right? So that they can help you to mend these setbacks. Okay, that's what they're calling them, setbacks or drawbacks. All right. So having that moment of intimacy, and I'm also getting right now, not just with others, but with yourself. Okay, have that moment of intimacy also with yourself, because that's going to also help you to address your concerns in a way where you're open to them enough to release them. All right, so that they're not having a hold on you. All right. And then we have the highest good. Yes, whatever this is, pal number one, it's definitely for your highest good. It's definitely for the better. Okay. So even if you don't see it or you don't feel it right now at the moment, your spirit team is saying, yes, it is definitely for your highest good. All right. And so the message here is trust in the angels, for they see the bigger picture and know what is best for you. Yes, and look what I was just saying. Like even if you can't feel it or see it, right? They do. All right, and then it also says, allow their light to illuminate your path and lead you towards your highest potential. All right, lead you to your highest potential. Explore the possibilities. Yes, you guys are definitely being called to step up and step out. Pal number one. Okay, it's like I don't get that you guys are fully against it. Like I feel like there's a stronger pull or a stronger gravitation towards whatever this is for you, more so than it is the energy of what's pulling you back from it. But there's, you guys are nervous about something. You're uncertain about something, right? And so you're feeling as you just, you're not quite there yet. All right. But your spirit team is saying that whatever this opportunity is definitely for your highest good. And it's going to, I'm also getting, it's going to allow for you to step into a different version of yourself. All right. It's going to allow for you to step into and also see a different version of yourself that you didn't know was there, or that you didn't know was possible, right? It's just like being brave. Okay, so what's coming through now? It's like a toddler that learns to begin to walk for the first time, right? It's like that urge and that pull, like it's something that toddler feels that tells him that he can do it, right? And so even though it may seem intimidating for that toddler to stand up and begin to learn how to put one foot in front of me and the other to begin a walking process, the toddler has to do it in order to be able to be successful at it, right? If he never attempted to do it, then he would never get to that point of being able to walk. And so this is what you guys are being called to acknowledge, all right? It's that right now you are in your crawling phase, okay? You're in your crawling phase, and Spirit is saying that now it is time for you to walk. All right, so you were taking your baby steps leading up to wherever you're at now, but now it's time for you to put forth the effort to actually see something through. All right, and you guys will know whatever that is for you. You guys will know, what these circumstances and situations are individually, right? So take it how it resonates for you. All right, and you guys have Sun, all right, with divinity. And the message is happiness, health, success, and love, and prosperity, beneficial discovery of secrets. Yes, this is so beautiful coming up for you all. So beautiful, because this is just extra confirmation that whatever this is going to be very, very graceful for you. All right. And there's also the universe and your spirit team have a tie in whatever this is. Okay. So they're the ones who's been nudging you and trying to get you to get out of the crawling phase into the walking phase. All right. So this is your chance and this is your opportunity. Pound number one. Okay. Your chance and your opportunity to explore all of those different possibilities that's coming your way. Okay. Each one of you who's watching this reading will know what that is and what that looks like. All right. But your spirit team definitely, they have a hand in this with this divinity card coming up and with the highest good card here telling you that your angels are here for you. All right. And they see the bigger picture. All right. And they're asking for you to allow them to illuminate the path going forward. All right. And so they just want you to trust the process. All right. Trust the process and make the choice that's going to lead to all of this prosperity, this abundance, and this happiness. Okay. And then you guys have Acorn. All right. With reward. And it says short journey with great results. All right, and hidden skills and talents to be discovered. Yep, pile number one, definitely being called to step into a different version of you. I'm getting like a lot of you guys, not like, so there's nervousness, there's shyness, there's doubt, there's uncertainty around, you all, but nothing too heavy to where you can't pull from it. All right. And so just like I was also saying with this short journey coming up here, some of you may be called to move, okay, across the states. I'm going to say across the states because that would be a shorter journey than moving across the world. Even though some of you may be, called to move across the world to fulfill some type of career path or some type of duty. But for the most of you, it may be something a more shorter distance, right? Maybe you could call to move to a new office building. Maybe your commute would be longer than where you're at now, but you're in the same town or the same state. And for some of you, it could be simply just moving to a different state altogether. But whatever it is, for whoever this is resonating with, it says this short journey will bring you these great results. This short journey is your opportunity to expand. Okay, it is your opportunity to be rewarded for all of your hard work and all of your efforts. All right. And so now let's pull some tarot to see what additional messages we have for you around this. So thank you, beautiful, beloved Mother Goddess Isis. What else do you want pile number one to know in regards to their angel answer? All right. Okay, and you guys have the 10 of fire, which is also the 10 of wands. I do feel like you guys are hard workers and you have put a lot of thought and a lot of effort into something. Okay, but there's still this energy of reluctance. All right, there's still this energy of being doubtful. All right, and so your spirit team is saying in order for you to see your hard work pay off, You have to be able to take it, or be able and ready to take it to the next level. All right. Okay, so let me get this card that just flew down off the table. All right, so guys, look at this. You guys have the sun again. All right, so you guys have the sun twice. All right, double confirmation that whatever this is definitely going to be a divine blessing for you. Okay, but you have to answer the call for whatever it is. All right, the sun coming up is letting you know, right next to the 10 of Wands, that your hard work is going to pay off. All right. Your hard work is definitely going to pay off, pal number one. All right. Sun coming up twice, double confirmation that whatever this is going to be very, very promising for you. All right. It is going to lead to you being rewarded. Okay. Rewarded from the universe for all of your good, all of your hard work and all of your efforts. Right. And I'm also getting good deeds. All right, but you do have to let go of the thing that's holding you back from this. All right, you have to let go of the thing that's holding you back, the thing that's keeping you from exploring and going further. All right, the sun, yes, it doesn't get any better than that. And the sun is actually considered the happiest card in the whole tarot deck, right? So it doesn't get any better than that, with it coming up twice for you guys. All right, a time of great joy and success. All right, you guys, whatever this is, pound number one, you all are definitely, definitely going to be like happy. Okay, you might not can see it now, but as this card says, your angels see the bigger picture, so it might not be making sense to you right now, pound number one. But that is okay, because your angels, okay, that your angels, your spirit team, they have your back. All right, they have your back. And so it's just really important for you to make the plans, execute the plans, and set the intention. All right, that this, whatever this is going to work out for you. Claim it now, claim it already, that whatever this is going to work out for your highest good. All right, yes, we have the 8 of Pentacles. All right, so I'm definitely feeling, for the most part, with this 8 of Pentacles showing up, that this is career or work related. Okay, maybe even projects, like I was getting earlier. Some of you guys are freelancers, probably in some area, some career area. Um, so that is for some. But yeah, it's definitely, I feel, you guys taking a chance on a career, you guys taking the chance on a creative project, you all taking a chance on a career opportunity, right? Job opportunity, learning to explore different avenues within whatever that is for you. All right, paying attention to detail, really having a passion for whatever this is now, and being prepared to take it to the next level. Because, okay, Spirit is saying this is your calling. All right, this is your calling. Yes, just right when I say that, I get the Knight of Water, which is also the Knight of Cups. Okay, and the water signifies like emotional and intuitive connection, right? So I do feel like whatever this is your calling. All right. This is something that you have probably been in love with for a while, like passionate about. And now with the Knight showing up, now it's time for the movement. Okay. Now it's time to fully move towards it. All right. And I'm also being called to say that it's not okay. So it is a career related for, I feel like, a good bulk of you, but also love related as well, relationships related as well, for you all to take a chance on a relationship if you guys are feeling drawn to it and you're not quite, sure how you feel about it. All right. So some of you may be in relationships where you're asked to, make some choices or some compromises or some sacrifices that could involve moving. All right. But you're not quite sure yet, even though you and this person connect well, you can see a good future with the two of you, but you just haven't really, pushed yourself to that point of, throwing it all in quite yet. But yeah, so that's for whoever that applies with. But whatever the situation is, there's definitely positive energy around it, definitely an opportunity around it. So the key thing for you to do is to let go of all that doubt, all that fear, all that uncertainty that's going to hold you back from pursuing whatever this is, because it has great potential, great opportunity, rewards to be given to you. It's divinely connected right for you. And so you just need to set the intention to embrace all of what that is. All right. Sun coming up twice, double confirmation that this is definitely a positive move in a positive direction for you. All right. So that is all I have for you, my lovely pal number one. Really hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment below if this reading did resonate with you, sharing, in what areas it resonates with you. Okay. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And until next time, my loves, take care and bye bye. Hello to those of you who chose pal number two. And so this is the image that you chose. All right, and so now we're going to jump right in and see what is the angel answer to your current situation or circumstance. All right, so I've already pre-pulled your oracle messages, so we'll start with those, and then we will do some tarot a little bit later into the reading. All right, and so your angel answer is not the right time. All right. So it is not the right time for whatever it is that you all may be considering. Okay. At this time, it is not time to move forward with that quite yet. All right. I'm getting things are still simmering, things are seasoning still. That's what's coming through. All right. And so, patience, okay, is also what's coming through. You guys are going to have to be patient at this time, okay, and not rush into anything. All right. um yeah, you're being asked to not rush into anything at this time. Okay. Things may, whatever this is, may be tempting. All right, may be tempting. It may feel or even look promising. All right. But it is not the time. Okay. It's not the right time to make these moves. Okay. It's what's coming through. It is not the right time to make these moves. All right. And then you guys you're pushing yourself to exhaustion. Enjoy yourself in between all your hard work. All right. Some of you guys are really fighting hard for something. Like some of you guys are really pushing yourselves to the limit in order to manifest, okay, whatever it is that you're desiring. All right. But it's too forceful. All right. And it's not in sync and it's not in flow. You're not in sync and you're not in flow right now. And this is why it is not the right time. All right. It's whatever you're pursuing is being pursued in a forceful way, and spirit wants you to ease yourself into this. All right. They want you to go into the ebb and flow of whatever this is. All right. That's when you're going to fully see it magnetized and see it fully manifested. Okay. When you let it happen naturally. Some of you are not letting things happen naturally. Okay. You're trying to force things to go a certain way. You're trying to force things to go the way in which you want them to, right? Because you're going strictly off your own desire. You're going strictly off of your own vision, and you're not keeping in mind the vision that spirit has for you. All right. And so you're putting in all of this extra hard work just for you to see eventually that it still leads to a dead end, right? So it's like you're forcing this thing or whatever this is for you to happen, but it's not, as you can see, it's not manifesting or it's not progressing in the way that you want it to. And it's because it's not the right time for it to. All right. Trust in divine timing. All right. And I know, me personally speaking, I know how frustrating that gets sometimes. One of those things that's easier said than done, okay, when you're being asked to trust in divine timing. All right. And I'm also getting an image of you guys as like spirit team, just like looking down on you and looking at and all this hard work, unnecessary hard work and efforts that you're putting into something. And they're just looking and they're shaking their heads, and they're like, if only they knew it was an easier route, right? If only they knew it was an easier process. And that easier process is trusting in divine source, okay? To fulfill whatever it is that the heart desires, okay? And to not try to rush things along. Okay, right now you're being called to enjoy yourself. Okay, so some of you guys may be overachievers, or putting in the extra work all the time, because you have this goal or this vision in mind, but you're forgetting to give some of that back to yourself. All right, and so, and when you do that, right, when you have that moment to give back to yourself, this is when you are allowed to reflect. Okay, that moment of self reflection is magnified to where you can begin to really see the bigger picture from a different angle, right? Instead of trying to push to the bigger picture, you actually take a step back and look at it from a different angle and see what things are missing, or what things are overloads, right? You just really get to see things from different angles and different perspectives. That's going to help you to get that aha moment and realize, okay, maybe I do need to take a step back and do things differently. Okay, be more in with the ebb and flow of this rather than trying to force my way into it. All right. And then you have challenge yourself to be stronger than your challenges. Yes. And this is all about, like I was just saying, that moment of self reflection. Okay. Some of you guys are overly exerting energy where it's not needed. All right. So now it's time to challenge yourself, go within, have that self reflection so that you can see these things from different viewpoints, see these things from different angles. Okay. And realize that your challenges are just in place so that you can tune inward. Okay. And stop focusing so much on the outwardly things. All right, these are why these challenges are in place. So it's like you want something so bad and you're pursuing something so bad, that you're missing a lot of the in between. Okay, you're missing a lot of the in between, just like this card says. And that in between is you learning to ground and center yourself. Okay, so that things can flow to you effortlessly. All right, so I'm getting like an image of just like someone pushing against a brick wall. All right, and of course that brick wall isn't going to go anywhere, right? And so this is why, instead of trying to push through the brick wall because you're so focused on getting through that brick wall, you don't realize that it could be as simple if you took a step back to just climb over the brick wall instead of trying to get through it, right? And so this is the point some of you all are missing right now, that there could be an easier process, there could be an easier route, but you have to have that moment of reflection in order to see it, right. Okay, so you guys, right now a lot of you are just seeing things in high, like a narrow tunnel vision, right? So a lot of you guys have tunnel vision. You see it, you want it, you're going to go for it. Okay. But you're not realizing that you're missing a lot of stuff in between. Okay. You're missing a lot of stuff in between, just trying to go straight forward and not paying attention to what's the attention, not giving the attention where it's needed. All right, because you just have this one goal or this one thing in mind. So you're being called to challenge yourself to be stronger than your challenges. Okay, think outside the box, have that moment of reflection so that you can really see what the real issue is. Okay, and this not the right time. It's not divine timing for whatever it is that you want. Okay, so I feel like some of you have to come to that realization. It's not the right time because it's not divine timing for whatever it is you want. Your human self wants it so bad, but your soul self knows better. All right. They know that you need to be prepared for this, whatever it is that you want. And right now, you're not prepared for it. All right. And so, this is where you need to hone in on self and really tune in to the frequency, okay, of this situation or this thing that you want compared to the frequency that you're carrying right now. All right. And look at this. We have harmony and diversity, right? Just when I was talking about frequency. All right. And it says, embrace the diversity of life. The lesson is find balance and unity in the various aspects of your journey. Yes, get out of that tunnel vision mentality. Okay. Seeing things one way and just wanting to move that one way to the thing, right? You have to learn to mold and bend yourself a little bit, right? Mold and bend yourself, adjust yourself a little bit, even at times when you don't want to. But this is all called growth. Okay. And so your spirit teams are waiting to see that aspect of yourself growth. All right. This is what they're calling for you to do, to have that growth, to be in harmony. Okay. With the different twists and turns of life, and realizing that essentially all things happen for a reason. Okay. But the question is, are you getting what is the lesson from that situation? Okay. What is the lesson behind that reasoning? All right. And so a lot of you guys are just on, I feel like you're like on the go, 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 right? You just want it. You want to do it. You want to materialize it. You want to manifest it into being. But you're draining yourself using that approach. Okay. You're also not allowing enough time for self. Okay. And this is why that brick wall is right there, because your spirit team wants you to begin to pay attention to self. All right. Pay attention to self. And you're not doing it. And just keep in mind, pal number two, as long as you're not doing it and you're not listening to those internal whispers, okay, you're not listening to the inner heart, the inner mind, the inner body, the inner soul, that brick wall is going to continue to be there, okay? And you'll know when the time is right, okay? Because you'll feel it unravel little by little the more you get in tune with yourself. And this is the lesson I feel like for you all, is that this is exactly what your spirit team is wanting you to do. To remove the focus from all of the externals and go more into the internal. You guys are a lot focused on the external. All right. And this is why in this card here it says find balance. Okay. Find balance and unity in the various aspects of your journey. All right. And look at this. Believe in your inner power. Yes, this is what I was just saying. You are being called to step away from the external, or to, let's just say, not step away from, but remove focus from the external. Okay. And go more inside into the internal. All right. And so the message here is your true power lies within. The lesson is trust your abilities and harness your inner strength for manifestation. Yes, trust your abilities and harness your inner strength for manifestation. All right. So this is where you begin to see the change. Power number two. All right. It's when you allow yourself to go within. All right. And it's like I'm looking at this image here on the not the right time, and it's like her hands are out, like in, like almost in, like in a stop position, right? And so I feel like you guys are just being called to do that, to pause, stop, reflect. Okay, you're pushing yourself to exhaustion. You keep running into this brick wall. Okay, you keep running into this brick wall because it's just like you just tunnel vision, right? It's almost like you're like, this gotta work, this gotta work, this gotta work. And it's like you keep running to the wall. Nope, 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 it's not working. It's not working. And it's not working because a different approach is needed. And that different approach is for you to pay attention to the quiet whispers of the soul, because that's who is essentially leading the way, okay? Who will illuminate the path for you on whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. They'll show you an easier, they'll show you a easier route to get there, right? A less stressful one, a less exhausting one. Because right now, I'm telling you, I get this image of they're just looking down and they just like almost like a laugh, like how I'm laughing right now, just like if only he or she knew it was an easier path, right? And so begin to trust yourself and the divine in this process. Okay. And you know, don't feel bad when opportunities are passing you up or things are not working out the way that you want them to. Just begin to look at it from a different perspective and angle to understand why it is not. Okay. Understanding why it is not the right time for it. And what I'm mainly getting is that because you're being called for to have a moment of introspection. All right. And you guys have find your tribe. All right. And it says surround yourself with positive energy and uplifting people. Seek out those who inspire you and support your journey towards self discovery and love. Yes, it's like getting to know yourself. All right. And surrounding yourself with people who can help you to do that. All right. Getting to know a different version of yourself. All right. And the ones who's going to support you in the process. All right. Some of you guys, I'm also getting is that you have like things to release. And that's part of the fuel burn that you have that keeps pushing you because it's like running away, right? A lot of you, I feel like, are running away from things. So whatever you're trying to obtain, you go so hard for it because it's like I was saying, like you feel like it's like it has to happen. Like in your mind, is telling you like it has to happen. It's no other option for it to happen because it's like you have a point to prove either to yourself or someone else subconsciously. All right. So you guys, a lot of you, I feel like is holding on to baggage that needs to be released. All right. And it all circles back to self discovery, going back to self. Okay. Believing in your inner power to get through whatever the situation or circumstance is. All right. And then you guys have scales with the verdict. All right. And it says legal matter, justice will prevail, and duty to restore balance in society. All right. Yes. So some of you could be, I just got, some of you may be stressed out because of a legal matter. Right. And so you're like overly exerting a lot of mental, a lot of emotional energy around this. Okay. So for whoever that resonates with, but the scales also again bring up balance. All right, so you have the mention of balance in this card, in the mention of, well, not the mention, but you see the scales in the verdict card, right? And so okay, so what's also coming through is this is how you're being judged from the spirit realm. Okay. So I'm also getting the justice card energy here. So your spirit guides, your spirit teams, they're weighing your decisions and your actions on this scale, right? And they know that you're overly exerting too much into the external, right? And so until you can tip that scale back in balance, pal number two, until you could tip that scale back into balance by paying and focusing more on self and the inner self and inner, I'm getting inner recovery, self discovery, this is going to be the verdict until you do so, until that scale is balanced. All right. Right now it's not going to be the right time. Okay, that's going to be the verdict is what's coming through until that scale is balanced. All right. So just really pay attention that you are being called to make some adjustments, okay, in that area. All right. And so then you also have grapes with prosperity. Okay. And it says abundance and Epicurean enjoyment. And also goals and projects will come to fruition. Fruition. Yes. So yeah, prosperity is right around the corner. Okay. Prosperity is waiting for you. All right. But you need to be um, in the right vibration, okay, in order to receive it. Okay, so it's with this prosperity card coming up. This is to say it's not that you won't ever get where you're trying to go. Power number two, it's not that it won't ever come, to fruition for you, as the card says. Um, but there are some things that needs to happen before it does, and right now it's not the right time. All right, so stop pushing yourself to the limits and over exhausting yourself trying to force things into place. All right. And this is what your spirit team wants you to know at this time. Stop trying to force things in play and let it come to you in more of a natural ebb and flow type of way. All right. The more positive you put out, the more positive that comes back. All right. Not by using forceful, exhausting type energy. Okay. So now let's pull some tarot, see what else wants to come out. So thank you, beautiful, beloved Mother Goddess Isis. What additional messages do you have for pile number two? Yes, this is a pile of self-discovery, guys. All right, you guys, I'm just getting like workaholics, or just like, just like someone I'm getting is just like really running from a lot of pain. It's almost like you're overexerting yourself because you're trying to prove something to yourself or to others. All right. But it is more of a subconscious type of energy, right? So you may think you have this drive because that's just part of who you are. Essentially, it is part of who you are, but it's part of who you were shaped to be, right? Um, from past, not even past lifetimes, but just from let's just say from your childhood, right? Past energies. All right. So they still linger there subconsciously. All right. And this is what caused you to overexert or over push yourself. All right. Find the right people, though. Find the right tribes, communities that's going to help you through this phase of self discovery. All right, we have the Four of Fire that wanted to come out. Okay, also the Four of Wands, and what this is, I instantly heard stability. All right, so you guys need to do a lot of stabilizing within your life. Okay, grounded. Yes, that's what I was also saying earlier. Like some of you guys need to ground your energy and regain a focus. Okay, some of you just need to circle back and regroup. All right, regroup your energies, regroup your thought processes, regroup on, the angles in which you're looking at things, the perspectives in which you're viewing things, so that you can have a new insight. All right, you have the Page of Water, which is also the Page of Cups. Yes, and this is just honestly being in tune with yourself all over again with this Page of Cups, right? Grounding your energy, stabilizing your energy so that you can get more in tune with self. All right, more in tune with self, allowing yourself new emotional experiences. All right, and then look at this. You guys have transformation. All right, so definitely, you guys are being called to transform your energies, transform your perspectives. Okay, and this is definitely what is going to help you. Okay, help you to get whatever it is that you're desiring. Okay, it's going to help you to release old belief systems around yourself. All right, you guys are being invited to step into a transformative type of energy. Pile number two. All right, there needs to be a balance. There needs to be a balance of the energy flow that is around you. So just take that moment to reflect. All right. Just you like honestly, you guys are really just being called to just like take a step back. All right. Take a step back. The brick wall image is coming up again. So where you guys are like being, if you took a step back, you would see that it was another way to get past the brick wall rather than trying to run straight through it. Okay, you take a step back, you can see from a different perspective and see that there's actually a way to climb over it. All right, and so this is what you guys are being called to do. Step back, take a look from a different angle, a different gain a different perspective around different situations or scenarios that may be in your life so that you can fully know how to address it coming from a place within, right? All right, and then you guys have the page of air, which is also the page of swords. Okay, and so yes, I love this coming up because then this shows that once you do that, then you're able to execute. All right, and look at the butterflies around him. All right, his spirit team surrounding him, saying, okay, now that you've got yourself together emotionally, right? With this card here, you've got yourself together emotionally. Now you're able to execute, right? Because you have a different perception. Now you have more insight. Now you have more clarity. Okay. Now your spirit team is able to work with you. Okay. And you're not running against that brick wall anymore. Okay. And so this is where all your brilliant insights will come in from, the information, the downloads, because you'll have a clear vision and a clear understanding. All right. And so this is what you're being called to do, pile number two. And once you do that, that's when things and doors will begin to open up for you. Okay. But as of now, it is not the right time because Spirit says that you need to get yourself in order first. Okay. So that is all I have for you, my lovely pal number two. Leave a comment below if this reading resonated with you. And then also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, my loves. And until next time, take care. Bye bye. Hello to those of you who chose pal or image number three. All right. And so this is the image that you all chose. All right. And so now we'll go ahead and take a look at what is your angel answer for a current situation or circumstance that you may be currently going through. All right. So I've already pre-pulled your oracle messages. All right. So we'll start with those and we will pull some tarot a little later. All right. So the first message is improving health. All right. So that is a positive direction for you all, for those of you who may be going through health related things. I'm also getting for yourself or others, all right, that things are going to improve. All right, things will get better for you in that aspect. All right, and what's also, like I said, for you or others, okay. Um, they want that to be known. All right. And for some of you who may be currently going through health challenges, this is a sign for you to pay attention to the right things or doing the right things that's going to help these situations to improve. Okay. All right. And you're stepping into your highest divine life path. All right. So what I'm getting with this is that there is a clearance, okay, or clearing that needed to take place, okay, and that is taking place. And so health scare is what just came up. So some of you may have went through some health scares, all right, and that may have been for you to really get back in tune or in touch with yourself. So I'm getting wake up call, right? So some things may have been brought to the light or brought to your attention as a way of it being like a wake up call, right? So that you can step into a higher divine life path, okay, that's intended for you, okay? So things needing to be changed or evolutionized within self or throughout self. Okay, that's why I was getting cleansing or clearing earlier, in order for you to step into that divine essence. Okay, to step into or to not be weighed down by things that could have been a hindrance. All right. And you guys have learned new things. It will help you in the future. All right. Regimens. All right. Some of you are being called on to pick up or work with different health regimens. All right. That's going to help with any situations or conditions that you may have been experiencing. And so some of you may already be at this process or in this step, okay, of trying new things out, seeing what's working for you, seeing what's not. All right. Some of you may even be in the process of, like, for instance, um, letting go of meat, okay, putting yourself on a no meat diet, or keto just came up. Just different type of regimens. Some of you may be trying out different type of regimens, okay, because you feel like, you need that in order to possibly help with a health condition, right? Maybe you're someone who constantly or always feels bloated or have gut issues, or whatever the case is, right? And so you had to implement, okay, a new eating habit or a new eating routine, okay, that's going to benefit you now and in the future, okay? So there's definitely some energies of you guys trying out new things, all right? Trying out, seeing what's working for you and what's not. All right. And this is all pile number 3 for you, like I was saying earlier, for you to step into a higher version of yourself. All right. A lot has been bogging you down, weighing you down. And so this cleanse, all right. And okay, so some of you may even be going through like a detox, all right, gut cleanse, detox, letting go of certain foods, okay, sugars, caffeine, these different things you guys are recognizing about yourself that needs to be modified, okay, modified or released. And so this is what you guys are um, incorporating, okay, into your new daily routine or daily regimen. All right, because some of you just feel like it's like I'm getting like heavy, right? Some of you may feel like heavy, and it's just like you don't have mental clarity, right, around things. Maybe you're always tired or exhausted. And so this is why you're paying attention to that. There's things that in your day to day or things within your routine that needs to be changed. All right. And so this is what you're doing. And it's also as to give you the clear vision and the clarity that you need, okay, in order to move forward. All right, in order to really walk your divine path. All right, because there's a lack of focus. All right, there's a lack of focus, and so you're doing things now to get back mentally, physically, and emotionally in shape. So you guys are definitely working on yourself from that aspect. All right. And then you guys have illuminate your path. Okay. And the message is seek clarity and illumination. Yes, this is just what I was saying, right? So some of you, there is a lack of clarity, right? And there is, like, I'm getting like this mental fog or brain fog, or, things just not being able to see things clear, right? Because you feel weighed down. And so you guys have made the choice to make changes around, your overall health conditions or health situations, okay, whether that's, you're someone who wants to lose weight, you want to eat healthier, you want to cut out things from your diet that's not healthy from you. Like, I don't know if I said it earlier, but I was getting like diabetic. So just really making the right life choices that's going to help you in your life path, right? But it takes strong will to do that. And so this is why, and you've been doing it, and this is why your spirit team, the angels, they're saying that they're proud of you, because you have been making the right choices around this. All right, you guys have been making the right choices around this, doing the right things, and you're going to begin to feel good about yourself, because you're going to see the changes and the results. And some of you, I'm getting, you're already seeing it. So that elevates the mood, right? That elevates the mood. It puts you into a more positive state of being, way of positive way of thinking, behaving, acting right, because you've made the necessary changes. So then you in turn become proud of yourself, right? And so what that does is it brings in the right energy that helps to illuminate your path. All right, because you've made the right sacrifices, or you've incorporated the right changes in order to help you see clearer, right? And so the lesson is understand your goals and let them guide your journey. All right. And yes, this is the goal. Obviously, I feel like for this pal is to live a healthier, better version of yourself. Okay. And but as the card is saying, it's asking for you to understand what that is and why that is. All right. So that you'll gain even more access to the clarity that's needed for you to move forward. All right. Understand why you're doing what you're doing. Okay. Why you're changing and improving your health. Like, what is your end vision? What is your end goal, right, for doing this? Okay. And then you guys have release past relationship. All right. And the message is let go of past hurts and baggage. And this is what I would say. Like, some of you, I feel like you're being weighed down by stuff, right? And it says healing. The lesson is healing is crucial for welcoming new healthy relationships. Yes. So letting go of toxicity, right? Letting go of unhealthy patterns and unhealthy behaviors in order to improve overall, right? And this is, like I was saying earlier, like this could be you guys cutting out things such as sugar, caffeine, whatever you're putting in your body that you feel like is, weighing you down. Um, it's come to the point, or you're coming to the point where you're making or have made the changes because you knew that it was baggage, right? And it wasn't giving you, it wasn't taking you or allowing you to be in the right mental space to take you to where you're trying to be or trying to go, right? And so also what was coming through is this could be relationships as well, right? Some of you may be released or get released from relationships and realize that that relationship is toxic. And the moment you're no longer in a relationship, your health begins to improve. All right. Because this could have been, they could have been just like, taking a toll on you without you even realizing that they were taking a toll on you, mentally, emotionally, right? Spiritually, right? Because they could have been draining all of the essence from your core being. Okay. And so this is also, important for whoever that resonates with, realizing that letting go of past hurts, okay, past baggage, past, or especially past toxic relationships, is going to be key and crucial to you, improving overall, like health wise, right? Clear vision, clear insight, clear, just like overall essence, right, of self. And then you have be inspired. Okay, and it says the angels are sending you messages. They speak to you in whispers of inspiration and guidance, filling your heart with divine wisdom. Yes, and this is just like I was saying, like they were saying like how they were proud of you for making the changes that you've been making. All right. And they want you to continue to be inspired by the positive outcomes or the positive results that you're seeing. Okay. From these life changes that you're making. Okay. Be inspired by that. Be inspired by knowing what the end goal is that you have in mind and seeing how far you've come compared to where you were, right? Let that be your motivation to continue to move forward. And this is what's going to uplift your spirits. All right. This is what's going to uplift your spirits. So they want you to remain motivated. Okay. They want you to remain inspired that, yes, you can make the right changes in your life that's going to help to build you up. Okay. Help to make you stronger. Help to give you the clarity that you need, in order to move forward, right? Releasing unnecessary baggage, releasing unnecessary low vibrations, energies, anything that's keeping you from going forward. All right. And then we have fly with anxiety, and it says annoying person, and in a previously perfect relationship. Okay, so annoying person and in a previously perfect relationship. Yes, and this goes back to what I was just saying for those of you who this could be relationship related, right? Um, your significant other could have been that annoying person that was like bringing about anxiety, okay, to you, okay? They just bring about anxiety, low vibration, you know, maybe especially with this saying, end of previously perfect relationship. Maybe this was someone who was a narcissist, right? Or just someone who always wanted things to be perfect. I don't even know the right word for that. I want to say OCD, but I don't even know if that is. But someone who just like constantly was like on you about something or how things needed to be, right? Being very anal about stuff. So yeah, so that could have been an anxiety trigger for you, right? Because it's like, oh shoot, like this person is on his way home or her way home from work, and like you already know that it's about to go down because here comes the XYZ of why things aren't like this or how they expect them to be. So for whoever that resonates with. But yeah, so that ties into the relation aspect of what I was saying. Like once you let go of that type of toxicity, right? This is when your health improves because you don't have to live in this state of fear, or you don't have to live in this state of always having anxiety or of did I do this right? Did I do something wrong? Is he or she going to say something about this? Right? So that applies to someone, okay? Someone in regards to a relationship. But be inspired to make the changes, okay? Because you're called to step into your highest divine life path, okay? By shedding those things that are, taking a toll on you health wise, right? Um, and that health wise is however that looks for you, okay, however that resonates for you, okay, whatever area of your life that you feel like needs the adjustments, all right. Continue to be inspired to make the right changes around that, all right. Yes, look at this. And we have clouds with optimism. Okay. Ties in perfectly to being expired. Okay. And it says potential opportunities, search for answers. And it also says come back down to reality. All right. So, yes, continue to remain optimism. Like I was saying earlier, looking at where you have come from. Okay. Look at where you're at now compared to where you've come from. And that's what's going to, allow you to continue to be inspired, continue to be optimistic about these changes that you're making in your life. All right. So, let's see what additional messages from the tarot beautiful beloved Mother Goddess Isis wants to reveal. So thank you, beautiful beloved Mother Goddess Isis. What additional messages do you have for PAL 3 in regards to their angel answer? Yes, and then I'm also getting to, especially how I was saying earlier, where the improving health is in terms, could be in terms of yourself or someone else. So what also is coming through is that you are meant to help or to be an inspiration for someone else who may be going through health concerns or health issues, right? You're going to be their motivator to let them know that they can make the necessary changes, okay, that will help to change things around for them or to help to improve them, okay. All right, and then you guys have the star. Yes, look at this. It's like you becoming the star of your own future, your own destination, right? You turning into this star because you've changed things around, all right? Having faith and being inspired that the changes that you're making are going to lead to something good and better, right? I just get someone who is feeling, so emotionally and mentally happy, right? And it's just like a complete change or turnaround from previous energies, right? So someone stepping into a more lighter energy, okay, because of the success around the changes that they have made, and them being proud of that change, all right? And look at this, the dreamer, which is the fool. So this is a new start. Like, you guys are opening yourself up to a new version of yourself. All right. And I love this energy is because it's like you guys are really taking control over this. All right. It's like you got to the point where you were like, enough is enough. And so you have been dedicated to making the changes that was going to bring a new start for you. All right. And you've pushed your fears to the side, and you've taken that leap of faith, and you said, you know what, I'm doing this. All right. I'm making these changes because I want to improve my health. Okay. And health could be mentally, emotionally, physically, right? You said that you knew that these changes needed to happen, and so you made the changes, right? And this is why I was also picking up the energy of like your spirit team being just so proud of you for doing that. All right. And then look at this, we have the Eight of Fire, which is also the Eight of Wands. Okay, and this is just like everything is up from here. Pile number three. All right, everything is up from here. All right, and so this is just like you rapid changes too. All right, it's what the Eight of Wands is signifying. So this is like rapid changes. So this is like you really, I just get like this really transformative type energy where you are removing, because you're making the physical changes, okay, within self, like the energy around you is going to move so rapidly because you're going to be stepping into a different vibration and in a different frequency because of this, right? And so then you're going to just like, it's hard to describe the energy, but it's just like it's so positive. It's like, it's so positive because it's like this happy energy around you of being proud of yourself. All right, for overcoming, and for just being in control, right? And being dedicated, right? And so that's what's going to do the energy shift for you, okay? And allow you to step into your divine life path. Because whatever you had going on at first was weighing you down, and it wasn't allowing you to do so. So now this newer version of yourself is carrying less of a load, right? Less of a burden. And so there's this freedom energy attached around it, to where you just feel so optimistic, and you feel so free, and you feel like in control. All right. That's the energy that's coming through with that. All right. And then you have the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Three of Earth, which is also the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is all about um, now that you've planned, you've executed, right? Now it's time for you to really showcase what you've got. Okay, showing off your improvements. All right, showing off what you're capable of. All right, and people just looking at you as inspiration. Okay, just how I was saying, like, not only are you being asked to inspire yourself or be inspired for yourself, but you're also being asked to be an inspiration for others. All right, so let these changes that you're going through um, bring light to the fact that it has the ability to help shape and change the lives of others as well. All right, because people will look at you maybe as not only an inspiration but a role model. All right, to you maybe okay. So I'm getting some of you may even speak on panels. All right, or some of you may speak in some type of public format where you're sharing your story, okay, where you're sharing your story around whatever this could be for you, and how you beat the odds, and how you've overcome, right? And this is why I'm also getting that the star is here, okay, because there, for some of you, there will be a chance to be in the spotlight around sharing success stories, okay, sharing the beating of the odds, okay, being an inspiration, being hope, and So also what's coming through it, some of you guys may even be personal trainers around these situations or scenarios. All right, so you may help people get their physical self in shape, right? You may be a personal trainer, you may be a dietitian. All right, so you may help people with their eating routines. All right, you may be a spiritual coach, you may be a counselor. So that's what's also coming through, is that some of you are in those fields, or are meant to, or called to be in those fields, to help and be an inspiration for others because of the attachment that you have around it yourself. Okay, so you would be considered a success story within it. All right. So, my lovely pal number 3, that is all I have for you today. Leave a comment below if you feel like this reading resonated with you. And also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, my loves. And until next time, take care and bye bye.